So, I got a lot to talk about with you in particular. Uh, you know how things are going. I mean, shit's falling apart, right?
I mean, clearly.
I, uh, I don't, I don't even know how to say this. I guess, I guess starting off, I, I don't usually say stuff like this, so don't, don't, let it get to your head or whatever. Not that you would, but it's
If
not. You'll see. But it's not something I usually admit to people really often. But and you can't laugh at me either. So
I can't laugh.
no, you can't. Trust me. You'll realize when we get there. Don't. You were right. Okay.
About what?
Don't pull my leg here.
About what? What was I right about?
You're really gonna do this right now?
Oh, I mean, you can
Listen,
say
about preventing conflict and keeping people on schedule and just generally trying to streamline things. And I realized it months ago when I was talking with Prim, and God knows where he is now. But I realized if stopping conflict means stopping spread of corruption, stopping spread of corruption means I don't know, everything's going to be okay. And seeing as how it hasn't stopped spreading because people haven't stopped fighting, and there's been so much negativity in the air, you were right. You win.
that's crazy. I would have never guessed.
What? Listen. This is. Are you not taking this seriously?
No, I totally am.
You think this is funny? What? You
What do
think
you
it's
have to do
funny?
with this?
Listen, I actually, there were several things I wanted to talk to you about. Not just that. So we can go. We can go ahead and get off that topic really quickly. Um, yeah, don't let that get to your head, asshole. Okay? It's not. It's not funny. But
Oh.
don't give me that look. It's.
What look?
You're looking at me funny.
I'm not!
Oh my god. Anyways, I kind of took you in here just to get a final look at everyone. There's so many people here, and there's I, a lot of them are gonna make it out, but I wanted to make sure that you were one of the ones that did. I have a project that I'd like to show you. Um, I've shown it to some others. I think the people I've shown it to so far have been Cody, Prim, um, Fable. I've shown it to a few people. I still haven't shown it to Sky quite yet. She's next on the list next time I see her, but she's been gone for such a long time. I haven't been able to get a hold of much of anybody else. They've been radio silent, and it's a little scary. But I had a solution to this problem that we're facing, and it's not an easy one. If you'd like a bit of a, I guess, debriefing before I show you, now's the time to ask.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know anything about what you're talking.
Yes, that's kind of the point. Nobody's really supposed to know about it until I tell them, and then I have to have you swear to secrecy.
Okay.
I've started a bit of a project, and it's we're getting the hell out of here.
Like,
You're not going home, but it's not here. it's safer. And
What do you mean safer?
there's no corruption. I wrote the rules for it. And I mean, I know the place like the back of my hand. I know how to work it. I know how to keep things in that we do want to keep in and keep things out that we don't want in. It's entirely my creation. There's a way out.
Simulation?
Yeah, basically. And if everything goes right, it's exactly by my design. It looks almost identical to this one, save for the obvious parts. It's
God.
nearly identical. But there's a caveat to that. Progress is nowhere near complete. And in the time that this place is meant to collapse, it won't be ready, so you'll have to be kept in stasis. The ETA is 2 years.
So, like...
Huh?
Damn. That's just a lot.
I know, but listen, I I fought tooth and nail to save people, and I don't plan on giving up just because something is getting in my way. I mean, this place is collapsing, sure, but I I'm doing my best. I'm trying to fix things.
I trust you.
I honestly expected a little more protest. Not a lot of people
Protest?
really put that kind of faith in me.
You give people a way out of here and you think I'm gonna protest?
I I don't know, it just seems like people don't take me as seriously as I want them to. I mean, maybe that's just a personal thing. I don't know. People don't take me very seriously. It's like they don't see me as a manager. Like I'm the same person I used to be. Just
Well,
people
I
are
mean, they will
scared
at
of me
one
now.
point.
Sorry?
They will. I mean, if you're making your own simulation, you're gonna be, like the parallax.
I guess. I don't want to become them. I don't want to become like that. I'm doing this not out of any reason to gain. I can't sit by and watch the world deteriorate and know that people I love are stuck there. And I don't know that
Yeah.
I should show you probably
Show me.
what I have so far, at least.
You can do that?
I can't take you in, but I can show you the entryway. If I take you in, you're at high risk of data loss, and chances are you won't make it back out. But
Great.
I I'm stabilizing that. It should work fairly soon. I think within less than a month.
Yeah.
About a month precisely. It should be stable enough to let people in. But that's only if I hunker down and work hard, and I've been trying to sort of propose this idea softly while I guess while doing my actual work. I, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
I mean, what are your opinions on all of this?
Well, my opinions. You made a new simulation. You're going to be basically the god of that entire simulation. And what?
I don't know. I don't want to do this for the wrong reasons. I guess I've been worried about that. I know it's not the wrong reason, but what if it becomes it? You know? I mean, Fable freaked out on me once because I took matters into my own hands and did things I wasn't supposed to do and got myself in trouble. All in the name of helping somebody else, so I don't know. I don't want to make the wrong decision, but
Are you gonna get punished for this?
there's a bonus to what this is, and it's that they can't really monitor it. So that's unlikely. Unless they somehow find a way in. And just talking about it in here, I mean, they can't prove that it exists. So, any video evidence they have of me talking about this is completely null. Yeah. I hate my job. Yeah, I'd rather work minimum wage. I can't lie, but if this is what I get, then
paid?
no. My payment is in them not chopping my head off and putting it on a wall. Or terminating me like they did with that one other manager. I had a hunch on that recently too, and it's not a pretty one, but I wonder if they were to terminate me, if I'd go back to being who I was back in January.
Like a full reset?
Almost. I wonder if I'd remember anything, but it's neither here nor there. It's just a bit of a thought.
I mean, they won't be able to if we're going to your
Exactly.
simulation.
Exactly. Although I'll say that the task of being a god of that world is a daunting one. It's not easy to think about. It's gonna be mine. I don't know. It's just really scary. And who knows? I think I might miss this one a little.
Well, I mean, I guess you wouldn't be able to come back to this one.
Yeah, I mean, the way it works is when I go into basically what I like to call a pocket, I fall off the map, basically. They have no connection to me. They're not able to track me or anything that I think, do, or say. They're not able to monitor any of my activity. And if you go in there, they're not able to monitor you either. It's a bit of a, it's a giant isolation field almost. I ought to show you. Don't worry about that. Just for ease. But here are some experiments that I've been able to conduct. Some of these are sort of in progress. That one's under maintenance, but it's safe to enter. That one's under maintenance, not safe to enter. And this one technically is safe to enter as long as you're careful. Fable has her own little space because I brought her in here. But I want to show you what's in here. It'll be safe as long as I'm there. But this is what happens when corruption's introduced into a small space. Everything in here is completely isolated. This is the only thing in here that technically exists. Um, and it's quite honestly ripped a hole in the bottom, and if you fall through that, you're not getting out.
Oh.
Not without a manager, anyways. But this is kind of what exists outside of these simulations. It is quite literally a hole. If you fall into it, you fall outside of it, and you cease to exist until somebody brings you back.
This can't, like, get out there, get it?
No, it's entirely isolated in here. There's several barriers of protection. This is also sort of off on its own. It depends on a more of a core. So if I were to cut this door off right here, everything in here would be cut off and would cease to exist.
Oh, damn.
Right. And that's what you use one of these guys for. Once I rid myself of a door, then it'll leave a little bit of a crack, I guess. And once I use one of these, I can zip it up and it vanishes.
Huh.
Interesting stuff. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to the edge. It'll
That's
it
freaky.
bites. Yeah, so we can come back through. Now the big thing is actually through here. I made my own little space. And it's actually very nice. You might like it. It's a library.
Oh, it is nice.
Yeah, I made a little library. Got some stars. Just it's a space for me to go and do my thinking where there's not a lot of distractions. It's very quiet in here. But if I come in here,
Good
in here,
broken.
I have a room. Bedroom. It's very big. But there's one more door. One more.
Uh-huh. So
One
while we're
more.
in here, they can't see anything.
Nope. For example, you can say, I fucking hate this job. You all suck. Sim, I'm gonna kill you. I can say that all I want.
Dude, they're gonna someone's gonna show up at your door.
Like who? They can't even hear. I could give away every secret of theirs that I've ever had in here, and no one would know unless you went back out there and thought about them. I could share every bit of information,
That's
but that's a liability. There's a lot of things I wish they would tell you guys. Because I think it would save a lot of heartbreak in the long run, but I know why they don't.
not gonna.
But yeah, you can head in there. I've got a little bit of a way to monitor things, but this big thing right here, I like to call her Project Sunrise. Because in a lot of ways, we are nearing a bit of a new dawn. Now, she likes to break when people enter. She's very unstable right now. She likes to fall apart in certain spots. So I'll say she's not holding together, and I don't intend for her to. In all honesty, I intend for her to completely fall apart as soon as the last person enters, because what use are we gonna have for the rest of this? And what's left of this is going to become a bit of a hole, and it's going to consume the rest of this office. And thus, using this link, it'll cut off everything else from Simulation Zero, and we will be entirely isolated.
Right.
The only way anybody can enter is if I invite them. I have that specified in the rules.
So there really is no way of them getting in.
Not unless I say they can.
Oh.
That goes for everyone. Once you enter, you have an ID. It'll be traced, and I'll be able to find you practically anywhere within there, and I'll be able to pull you to certain locations. In essence, I'm playing God.
Of course. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I've put a lot of work into this.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't I don't want to come off as power hungry with all of this, so that's not my
No,
intention.
I get it.
But
Trust me, I understand.
you you were right though. I think we're all better off if we don't fight. But at this point, I don't think there's any stopping what's gotta happen.
I mean, if you have this all going, I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, I hate to negate your project. I think it's a good thing, and I think it should still go while we have time for it to go. You know, make our last, hopefully, month or so a really good one.
I'm definitely hopeful for it.
Yeah, make it the last good month on here, and then we can come in here. And these are all test versions of it. 5 different
Mm-hmm.
test versions, and none of them matched what this one could do. The first one had a lot of struggles with stability. Second one had more issues, kept crashing. Third one, I couldn't see anything inside of it. Uh, the fourth and fifth one were probably the worst ones. I opted to test with another subject who was very willing to help, but they're in stasis. They're safe. It just caused a little bit of trouble on the outside.
Right.
Did you know by any chance?
We've spoken a few times. Why?
Just wondering.
Was that who it was?
I can't confirm anything.
Of course. Are these also test rooms?
Storage. You can go in any of them if you want. They're very different on the inside than the rest of these.
Just a single slab in there.
Yep. Just testing if
Anything
things would.
special?
These are just for storage. They're yeah. These are different. They're more likely to crash, which is why they're just storage for things that I don't exactly need. I
3 evil slabs.
my 3 evil slabs. I actually use them to store a bunch of junk, which I haven't done a very good job of cleaning up, but I'm gonna clean up in here sometime soon. But I use them for junk because once they crash, it just completely gets rid of the junk.
Mm-hmm.
But they were also sort of tests to see what I could base this big girl off of. Um, it's it's gonna be one hell of a ride.
Yeah.
I'm
Recreating your own
introducing
world. Oh my god.
I'm introducing people one by one to these. I haven't spoken to much of anybody, but
Right.
Sky is on my list after this, and then
You get
Cooper.
to me before Sky? Oh, she's gonna hate that.
She hasn't been around, and you've been around, so I think I've spoken to you more recently than I've spoken to her, which she's probably not happy about. Have you seen the weird thing she's been saying, like about being freaky? Like
On Twitter, yeah.
she's insane.
Dude, I'm scared.
She's
I
insane
log
and
on there.
delusional.
That's all I see.
She's insane and delusional, and I need to hit her with a car, maybe, possibly.
You guys are perfect for each other.
Can you stop? God, you're weird. Can you quit that? She's strange. Do not look at me like that.
I'm not looking at you like anything. I'm
You're just looking at me funny. You're
I'm
like,
not.
you're giving me that look that sounds like I know damn well. You don't know shit. You don't know shit about me.
I don't know shit.
What do you know about Yuri? Oh my god.
Yuri, I really know her.
You look like a freak. Yeah,
Fuck you.
if
I
you
don't know
stand
nobody.
at this angle, it all sort of comes together and it looks really cool.
Oh, that's
Like,
freaky.
yeah. I'm not sure why it does that, but if you look at it head on, it kind of splits.
Oh, it's like those painting things.
Yeah. If you look at it head on, it just gets funny. I guess that might be just a visual error. It does it to some degrees on this one.
Dude, if this works, I'm gonna get you one of these and put your face on one side, and then on the
Can you
top, it'll be World's
stop?
Best Manager.
Can you stop? This is like one of the little like the reflecty things that you can like scratch your nails across and it makes a funny sound.
Hang on. I need decoration in here, man.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm actually keeping that there. I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I bet you would. Ow!
Be nice. Oh my god, you're so unkind to me.
I'm not. Like, two.
This scruffy ass, mangy ass cat. Okay.
I can't even hit you. This is
Yeah, you
messed
can't
up.
hit me. I'm God.
This is messed
So
up.
how do I hit him? You can't even hit me. You can't even hit me. Haha, but I can hit you. Haha, I can hit you. I don't want to hit you. Oh my god, you're old
Jump or
and
some shit.
frail. You're old
I'm
and
gonna jump,
frail.
dude. I'm gonna jump.
You're old and frail. You're like, you're frail. Do you need one of these?
Thank you for
Yes.
saving me.
Yes.
I was so thirsty.
Okay, man. You don't have to say all that.
Fuck you, I guess. I'm leaving.
Oh, wrong door. That was the wrong door.
I changed my mind. I'm scared.
Yeah, wrong door, right? This is why we don't go places where we're not supposed to go to. You need to be supervised. You're like, I need to put you on one of those little like backpack leashes.
No! Don't do that.
Okay, whatever, man. We can get the hell out of here now.
My evil
Yeah.
doors.
Evil ass doors. Yeah. I'm gonna color code these eventually. That way it'll make it much harder to get out. So
Right.
if there's any intruders that want to get out and give information to other people that don't need it, then they're cooked.
Damn, you love doors. Oh my god.
It's just security, encryption. My doors.
You love doors almost as much as I love elevators.
Don't start with me. Don't even start with me. Don't even start with me.
What?
Don't start this with Do not start
Fuck
this shit with me
you.
right now. Don't start this. Do not start this shit with me right now. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I'll get someone to like scruff you like a cat, like
What
grab you by
the
the
fuck?
back of your neck. I'll get someone to scruff you, dude. I'm not even joking. I'll scruff you if I have to.
You should put a traction elevator in here.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Do you want me to explain it to you?
No. I'm scared.
I'll do it.
Okay. Why don't you go explain? Why don't you explain it then?
I'm scared.
Share with the class.
I'm scared. Man, these chickens fucked up. They are not human.
Nuh-uh.
I'm speaking the truth.
Did you know I would have put this all over Sim's house? I'm not going over there because it's gonna make me pass out. But
I don't think she knows the cure to my loneliness.
no, she doesn't. She doesn't know the cure to any kind of loneliness. She's a fucking freak. Sorry, I'm a hater.
Said that.
Okay, and
you're gonna get fired.
I'll say it to her face too. I've said worse to her face before. To be fair,
oh?
I've threatened her before. So
This is you, bro.
What do you meow when I hit you?
I don't.
Yes, you do. That's why you can't hit me.
Fucking hit you.
That's why you can't hit me. That's why you can't hit me, freak.
That's why I was right.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. We are not doing this. We are not doing this right now.
Who says what? Ow!
We're not doing this.
Ouch!
I will grab you by your hair and slam your face into the wall.
Don't do that. It would hurt.
Yeah, that's the point, dickhead. My god.
Haters surround me. I
Oh
got
my
ops all
god.
over.
Oh my fucking god. What? 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 What do you want?
Nothing.
Don't look at me like that.
It's...
You're freaky.
I'm joyous.
Nuh-uh.
Run your pockets, cuh.
I don't know what that means. Okay, get out. Get out. Go home. I don't like you.
Man, fuck you.
Take your fleas and get out.